Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, we're going to be focusing on the kitchen today. So if you guys got some things that you want to get done in your kitchen, I hope this video will motivate you guys. If you've been following the channel, you know that I just recently went to the grocery store and I was too tired to organize everything and fill everything up. So in today's video, we're going to be filling up all of my container jars and reorganizing my freezer and my deep freezer and putting some things into freezer bags so that those can go from the fridge to the freezer. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, y'all, so the first thing that we're going to get started on is filling up containers. I get these containers from the Dollar Tree. I've got red, green, and white, and I try to keep them product specific. So like for the green lids, I've got like flour, sugar, fish fry. Those have green lids. All of my pastas and beans are gonna have red lids. And then, no, I'm sorry, all of my pastas have red lids, and then rice and beans have white lids. So what I want to do is I want to transfer this rice to a bigger container, and I'll just switch the lid because it fits all in one. And that way I'll just have, well, I'll end up just having this container left. And I need to fill up my sugar. So I've got my bag of sugar ready and my flour. So as you can see, that's really low. And then I want to go ahead and fill my pasta up to the rim for the elbows, and then add some more spaghetti pasta into that. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. Guys, so we're done with that. So not bad. I've got some sugar and flour left over, but it's cool. I'll just pull from those first before I use what's in the container. I was so hoping that I could get the noodles to fill all the way to the top, but it's okay. I'm not tripping about it. I didn't want to open another box and fill it up to the top just to have pasta left over in the box, and then it'd be an open box, and that would defeat the whole purpose. So we're good with that. So we're just gonna move on to our next task. Alright, y'all, so now I'm about to bag up my meat. I have 3 rolls of 5-pound ground beef, and then I have a 3-pound pack of ground turkey. So I already have a pack of ground turkey that's frozen in the deep freezer, still in the pack. So I want to go ahead and split this one up. And with these, they're 80-20. So what I'm going to do with this is, normally if I had 73, whatever it is, the yellow one, I would just split them in half because there's a lot of fat in it. But there's not as much fat in these. So what I'm going to do is, with one of them, I'm going to do it in 3s. Well, no, actually I'm going to try and do in 5s because it's 5 pounds. So I'm going to do it in 5s. That way I have a pound for like if I make hamburger helper, or if I just need a little bit of meat for something, I'll have the 1 pound. And then with the and what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do that is, I'm going to put each 1 pound into a sandwich bag, and then I'm going to stick all the sandwich bags into a freezer bag, and that way when I look at the bag, I'll know that these are all 5 pounds. a pound a piece. With the other two, I'm gonna do them in threes. Well, actually, I'm going to do one in half, and I'm going to do the other in threes. So this one's going to be cut into fives, this one's going to be cut into threes, and this one's going to be cut in half.
What are you doing?
So I'm going to start with this one first, and I'm going to throw my gloves on here. And for this one, I'm going to need 2 freezer bags, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare those for me to put the meat in. So essentially, in each bag, there's going to be a half, 1.5 pound of ground turkey. So actually, now that I think about it, I think I'm gonna do that the same way. That way I'm just pulling out a ground of turkey and not using up a whole bunch of bags. So that's how we do that. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. I had to pause y'all for a second. Don't you hate when you go to get something that you've been seeing over and over again, and then it's not there all of a sudden when you need it? I've been watching this black permanent marker float around this kitchen and in the living room for days, but now I don't see it. Okay, so this is ground turkey. Alright, so we're done with this task. So task number 2. And this is how I have it broken up. I think I told y'all this already, but just in case y'all. I did break this up into 5. So this was 1 roll. So there's 5 pounds total in this freezer bag, but they're individually packaged. So there's a pound each. This roll I just cut in half, so that's about 2.5 pounds. These are original 5 pounds. And this is about 1.5 pounds-ish. I cut it in 3s. And this is just ground turkey. So this was 3 pounds, and so this is individually wrapped, and it equals 1.5 pounds of those. So the next thing, you guys, I'm going to move this meat and show you guys how my freezer and my deep freezer looks and why I want to organize it. Alright, so this is my deep freezer. We're going to look inside here first and kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking about with this deep freezer. A part of me kind of wants to get another deep freezer to go with this one, for just meat only. But then I think about those times where I need to stock up on meat and how pitiful it looks when it's empty. Alright, so anyways, okay, I just did a stock-a-paw in a somewhat of a couponing fill-in haul or whatever, and I just kind of threw things in different places. So I've got 2 bags of these. What I want to do is put all of the meat in here and then put everything else in the freezer. That's what I'm hoping. So that's what we're going to try and do today. Alright, so I've got this and this. I'm just going to start taking some of these things out. Kind of putting them behind me so that we can start with an empty, somewhat of an empty deep freezer. The only thing that I'm concerned about with putting some of this stuff in the regular freezer is the shape of it. I hate when I open the freezer and stuff is just sliding out. Like, that irks my nerves. So then I end up throwing it in here at some point. So down in the deep bottom here, I've got whole chickens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cook the one that's been in here the longest, probably tomorrow. This one. Alright, so I've got a bowl sitting on the table, so I just threw it over there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these. There's only 2 chickens down here. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me slide y'all up a little bit more. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. There's 2 down there at the bottom, 2 whole chickens. So let me go out this way. All right, there you go. All right, so yeah, but I'm gonna take all this out.
I'm blessed. I don't even need that stress. Look, 20 on my arm, break next. Probably cause you know I'm breaking next. I never, ever say I can't. Cause I walk with an S on my chest. I don't chase nothing but a check. Everybody got a little different, but tryna be completely debt free. I know people that's upset that I don't have a plan B, and I do this for my dogs, my girl, and all the family. And if you've been where I've been, you will understand me. You praying that my wings won't fail me now. Hoping that my feet won't touch the ground.
Wake up in the morning, talk to God, what he said. He said, blessing, blessings, blessings coming my way. And I said, thank you. Wake up in the morning, talk to God, what he said. He said, blessing, blessing, blessings coming my way. And I said, thank you.
You know better, but you just can't get enough. You just need the pleasure, but you just can't get enough. Go a little higher, but you just can't get enough. Now you feel the pressure. You just can't get enough. Yeah, I saw you browsing like Safari, but you just can't get enough. Yeah, I caught you wildlife of the party, but you just can't get enough. Dope. You're mine. Oh, baby. You don't care who knows it. You just can't get enough.
Okay, you guys, so I am done organizing my freezer and deep freezer. So this is where we are with the deep freezer. I've got all the meat in here, including the fish and the shrimp and the hot pockets. I took the hot pockets out of the box and put them in a freezer bag because that box takes up too much room. And then in the freezer, I pulled a basket from the hallway, basket that I had my soap in, and I brought it in here to put the things that I think would fall over every time I open the refrigerator, so it fit in there pretty nicely. There's butter, cheese, pepperoni, a couple other things in there. And then on top of that, I just well, no, inside the basket I also put those what are these, Atkins freezer meals, so I put those in there. And then we've got a little bit of the cheese sticks left, so that is on top. And then all of this stuff, ice cream back there, vegetables, ice cream, fruit, ice. So that worked out. And even though there's no shelf stopper right here, I just use this for the bread, so that works out just fine. It doesn't slide off, so I am pleased with it. I don't know why I didn't think to use a basket before, but I actually like how that looks. It looks more organized. I'm not afraid that everything's gonna hit the floor as soon as I open the door, and that was the goal for the day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for hanging out with me today while I tackle a couple of tasks in my kitchen. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, let me know that you want to join the family, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss any uploads that I posted a video, and I will see you guys on another one. Bye.